Hi YouTube, it's Candace, back for day 32. I can report that I lost 0.6 pounds since yesterday. So I'm still about 6.5 pounds shy of my 30-pound goal, which is good. So I have, like I said, today's day 32, so I have about 9 days left or so. So we'll see how it goes. I think that I still have a pretty good chance, and I'm pretty optimistic about it. More like 10 days actually. I didn't have too much to report today, but I did want to share something with you guys. I've told you before that I am really not a good pill taker. I hate taking them. I hate the smell of them. I hate trying to swallow them. By the time I finally figure it out, it's like dissolved and gross and makes me gag or puke even more. So my coach EJ, she gave me a really good tip because I told you I'm taking the Omni IV, which is liquid, and then also the Charge, and I'm taking the PhytoNutrients. So that's 3 things that I take, and the PhytoNutrients and the Charge are in capsule forms. So what she does every morning is she makes herself a smoothie, and she takes her 5 strawberries, puts some ice in there, a little bit of water, and then opens the capsules, put those in, and then the Omni IV, and then I put like 1 or 2 stevia in there depending on how sweet I want it that day. Have been blending that up. It makes a really nice thick smoothie, which you'd be surprised that adding water can make it taste just like you're adding anything else, especially after you add the Splenda. But all the vitamins are chopped up in there. You can't even tell and taste it. It tastes really good. It's really filling. And for the longest time, I had been trying to figure out something for breakfast besides just my fruit, because the fruit's good and it was holding me over. But I just would still get kind of hungry like around 11 o'clock, and I don't normally eat until 12:30, trying to separate it. So I've been doing that for the last week, and I have not been hungry up until lunchtime. So I'll drink that or make that right before I leave for work and drink that the entire ride there and literally finish as I'm pulling up into the driveway. And that's around 8 o'clock, and then I'm good until noon. So it really has helped me not only get the pills, the vitamins in, but I've stayed consistent with it. Plus, the Omni IV kind of adds a little extra flavor to it. I mean, both the Omni IV and the Nite Lite, they're definitely acquired taste. Like, when I first took the Nite Lite, it wasn't nasty, it just, I wasn't expecting it. It kind of had a bitterness to it that was kind of like, ugh, you know, it kind of gets you right here. But now you put it in the refrigerator and I just take my shot of it and I'm good. Like, I don't even have to chase it, where before I was kind of chasing it with water. And then the Omni IV, you take a bigger cap full of that, and I was chasing that as well with a couple more capfuls of water. But something about water first thing in the morning, like on an empty stomach, it just doesn't, I've never felt good after drinking it. Like, can't really start drinking my water until around 10. Like, my stomach has to wake up. It's weird because anything else I put in my stomach, it does okay, but water just makes me feel kind of queasy. And so even taking the shot of the Omni IV with a couple shots of water after would make me a little nauseous. But now I just put it in my smoothie, have my breakfast on the go, and it works. So I thought I'd share that tip with you. I've come across some more tips along the way, so I'm going to make sure that I start adding like a tip every week. Make sure I add a couple tips in there, because I think it helps everybody, and plus I've gotten them from other people. Plus, I mean, that does count as part of your water because you're adding that in there. It doesn't count for a big part, but any little bit of water, I count it. Anything I'm drinking. So just I count it towards my daily gallon goal. So it's really, really good, and it's fruity and strawberry, and it's definitely something I am already planning to do when I go to phase 3, because then I could add like raspberries and blueberries, different kinds of berries, to make it taste better and just be, you know, more fruity. And plus, springtime's coming. It's a great time to get your, make your smoothies, because all those yummy fruits start to go on sale and get a little bit cheaper. So I haven't done it for dinner time yet, like for my dessert, because I kind of like my dessert warm, and so I'll warm up my apple or warm up my strawberries or just eat it regular. And because, like, I've seen people mention, because almost all the time I'm cold, and I didn't really even realize that it was like something new, because I've always kind of been a little bit more colder than I am warm, but lately, like, my hands and my feet and just my whole body is generally pretty chilly. And so someone had mentioned, like, well, it's because you're burning fat, that when you're burning fat at such a high rate, excuse me, it's common that people are chilly all the time. So I've noticed that, and when it's nighttime, I'm like, turn my heating blanket up, I get in there, and the last thing I want is a cold smoothie. So it kind of helps me get going in the morning time. I still haven't quite figured out what time I need to get up to push snooze twice, to stay in the shower for 10 minutes, just to stand there, and then do my other shower business. So it takes about 15 minutes total. And then to get out, get dressed, make my smoothie, and be out of the door on time, because I'm like 5 minutes off. And I've even tried to get up 5 minutes earlier. It just doesn't work. So I don't know if tonight I'm going to try to get my capsules and already break them up and put them in the little blender, because that doesn't take a lot of time, but some mornings it's easier than others because they're tight. So I might just break that stuff up before, wash my strawberries and have them already chopped, so I just pour everything in and then start blending it. So hopefully that'll shave off those extra few minutes I've been taking up, because I haven't been late for work, but I'm rushed more than I want to be on the way to work. So thought it might help, shared the tip. If you have any more, let me know. I don't know, I've never had like an apple or orange smoothie. People said that they've done it with orange. I don't know, it just doesn't sound that good to me, but it could be delicious. So if any of you tried it and liked it, let me know. But so far, I'm going to stick with the strawberries. And I don't know what it is about this time of the year, but these strawberries are gorgeous, and they're big and fat and juicy. They're so big that I've only been able to have like 4 instead of my 5, because I know that they're bigger than what Dr. Simeon's was talking about. So I've been just trying to make sure I modified that, even though the temptation is there. And I told y'all how I love my strawberries with a little stevia on top of it. Ooh, so good. And it's even better when it's in the smoothie and all chunked up. One thing I do know is I am one that cannot drink very well from cups. I don't know if there's a hole in my mouth. I don't know if it's the way I position my mouth, but I'm one of those that dribbles if I drink just out of a regular cup. So if you ever see me out somewhere drinking with a cup, you'll know that there's absolutely no straws available. I haven't got to the point where I carry straws with me, but in my house there's 2 big bags of straws, and I'm always using straws. So one tip that I learned is when you are making your smoothie, make sure you run that thing until you don't hear any more little crunches, because normally I kind of like a little ice chunk left just to kind of have something to crunch on, like I don't know, I just like that, the textures and all that stuff. But when you're drinking out of a straw and you're driving, you don't have time to slish it around and do all this, because you need to be driving and focus on that. So make sure you blend it to the point where it's not liquidy, but just so that all those ice chunks are gone, because they get stuck in your straw and they don't cause for easy driving when that happens. And it's just annoying because you got to keep readjusting the straw to get the chunks out. And you know me, I don't need no obstacles between me and my food. I just need my food available. So I'm passing that tip along to you, because the other day that smoothie almost ended up out the window because I was so irritated because my chunks were too big, chunks of ice were too big, and it was some of the chunks of the strawberry, because I like things that have other textures in them. I don't like just all mush or all, you know, I'm just picky like that. But I've learned my lesson. So make sure you chop it all up and get you a straw, and it tastes like you just bought something from a store. Like, I like that kind of stuff because I feel like I'm not being deprived. It's just what I like. So anyway, thought I'd share that. This is a quick video today. I gotta go clean my house. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a disaster. So we're house cleaning today, and we're gonna have some fish probably this evening. And I'm still gonna work on getting my video, the cooking video. I tried it again last night, and my memory card ran out. So I gotta get a new memory card that's a little bit longer, and make sure I position everything right. So just bear with me, it's coming. All right, guys, love you. Talk to you later. Bye.